Yeah, no, I pressed the power button on my last video. So this video right here is right after the last one. So we're finishing up. This is part two, you know what I mean, about Dame Dash suing his former friend. They're now frenemies. Former friend, that's right, Cameron Giles, the basketballer that used to sell little Nick bags in high school. Yeah, that's that nigga. We already knew Cam was never no real big time drug dealer, Dame. So you're not really saying that. And then at the end of the day, Dame, you're giving all the accolades to Cam. So you're letting the world know that he's a good guy. He hardly sells drugs, and that's why they're picking him for jobs, and he's being prominent, and he's getting new gigs because what you're saying, he's a good guy, and that's most people want good guys or good people in their establishment. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, they don't want these ghetto motherfuckers around, you know what I mean, to cross bite them, you know what I mean? Stab them in the back and all that. So, damn, if it's true what you're saying, Cam never flipped a bird in his life. He never sold no drugs in his life. He was a crybaby, Dame was saying. He was crying, talking about, yo, I got 3 bricks in the car. Police pulled us up at the checkpoint. Cam was like, yo, I'm scared to death. Yo, I'm going to PC. I'm putting myself in PC. He ain't even, I find that's kind of hard to believe. You ain't even get locked up yet. You ain't, the police ain't even lock you up. Nothing. You ain't even catch no case. Nothing. You ain't go in. But you're saying that you're going to put yourself in PC. I mean, come on. I think I really overthink that situation. And I really think that they exaggerated that. Exaggerated. But at the end of the day, Cam came on TV and said, Big L never fuck with Dame like that. He never rocked with Dame like that. Dame, Big L never went down with you. He was said he was never nowhere in no car with you and Big L at no time. So he's basically saying, stop fabricating street stories, my nigga. Come on, Dame, you gotta get some kind of receipts because Cam is saying that you're fucking lying. And being that he's saying that you're lying, it seems like it's getting to you. You sued the man. This morning we wake up, a new filing. Dame Dash has his lawyers. Sue Cam for 300 million. 300 million. Who does that? Who has 300 million? The only nigga out here right now that have 300 million to give away is Jay-Z. So I believe in all reality, yeah, I mean, Dame is taking this anger, this money, this financial anger out on Cameron, the wrong person. I believe he really wanted to sue Jay Z. Yeah, I mean, Jay Z is the one. You were acting too cocky. You know what I mean? Talking about Jay Z's your artist when he built the shit with you. You know what I mean? He was the next 33.2%, whatever, 33.3%, whatever. Biggs had 33.3%. Dame had 32. So both of you guys was equal shareholders of Rockefeller. It wasn't yours alone to just be taking money and going on expensive trips, buying homes in Paris, buying homes in London, you know what I mean, and all, and wasting fucking money, Bree. You know what I mean? So Jay-Z got smart, you know what I mean? He took his shares and he gave you yours, and then he rolled out, and all these years you've been mismanaging yours, and you have no one to blame but yourself. So now you're not blaming yourself, so you decide to blame your little homies, which is Cameron, which is elevated in the game. He got a podcast with the Money Man Mace. You know, Mace made mad money in the late 90s after Biggie died. You know what I mean? Stashed that money away, went to turn into a preacher, came back in 2004, made money again, signed with G Unit and all them niggas, made money again, laid in the cut. Now these dudes is like almost 50 years old, 48, 49, 50. These dudes are my peers. So what happens? You know what I mean? They doing their own thing. They getting their own bag. You know what I mean? And people believe in them. And people is giving them work. Unlike Dame, no one is giving them work because Dame says he doesn't wants to be under nobody. You know what I mean? He is his own boss. And first of all, let Dame know that boss is a slave word, period. So why Dame want to boss everybody around and be a boss? He don't know the word boss is basically a slave word, huh? People coming, boss, you want coffee? Boss, what you want me to do? Don't boss me around, nigga. Yes, I make more money than you. Yes, I own the company. All that is true. However, I don't want no man bossing me around. You're a partner in the business. You get your pay and all that. Don't fucking boss me around with the slave word. Come in the room. Come in the room. I'm gonna take y'all to the moon on this topic, man. So Cameron, the homie, you know Cameron got mad jokes. He is going it or Dave. Call it Dave the saber tooth tiger and all this extra shit. Real talk. All right, I'm about to hit the road. You can see me. I hope y'all can see me clearly. You know what I mean? I hope you bum rush the like button. If you don't know what bum rush the like button means, or basically the word bum rush, tap in, tap in. You know what I mean? Just press the like button one time. Ain't no fronting. It helps the content, you know what I mean, to evolve, you know. Help me come up in the game, the YouTube game. I'm on the YouTube streets. We outside today. You know what I mean? It's the livest one. Show you the suburbs. You know, the suburbs popping. You know what I mean? Yeah, we out here in the suburbs. Brooklyn finest one. You know what I mean? Yeah, we in the suburbs. You know what I mean? And we about to go on the grind. We about to go to work, you know what I mean? But honestly speaking, yeah, you know what I mean, let's get back to this topic right here. But honestly speaking, I believe the real person that Dame really wants to sue was Iceberg Slim. For those who don't know who Iceberg Slim is, that's Hova, that's Jay-Z, that's S. Dot Carter. Yeah, that's the real person. But he don't have nothing to sue Jay-Z on. Jay-Z paid him off. He did everything that he had to do to get this fucking loser off his fucking off his business plans, you know what I mean? Which was Dave Dash, you know what I mean? He never had no talent, you know what I mean? He claimed he was the most articulate manager or CEO in the game. Obviously, he wasn't, because since after Jay-Z, he couldn't create a next Hove at all. He couldn't create a next Hove. He couldn't create a next lane for himself, a prosperous lane to create millions of dollars of again. So the person that created those millions of dollars initially was Hova. Then music is what created Rockefeller for the first 5-6 years, and the only artist that was on Rockefeller at the time was Jay-Z, who was, you know, like our owner along with Dame. So they had equal shares. However, Dame got beside his brain and thinking Jay-Z is an artist, try to lower Jay's demeanor, you know what I mean, of who he is, not asking no questions. You starting to sign Tom, Dick, and Harry to Rockefeller Records when Jay already built up the label, The Rock from a Pebble. If you go listen to Jay-Z's songs, he'll let you know, my G. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to finish the topic. You know what I mean? You can hit the comments. You tell me, man. You know, do Dame got to give it up coming online, exposing all his business? You know what I mean? As far as with Cam, is he salty about Cam and is actually bosses over him now? Everybody's saying that he's broke. You know, I know bread. Cam and them seem like they got bread. Cam got talking with Flea. You know what I mean? He got the show with Mace. You know what I mean? It is what it is with Mace. You know what I mean? Them dudes doing big things. They doing big numbers. They get into that bag, and Dame is not doing nothing but coming online and ridiculing people. And these niggas is not taking the ridiculing very easy. They are busting back shots at you, Dame, because they're not your little homies anymore. This is a big grown men, businessmen. You know what I mean? And they're basically saying they try to help you and whatever. But the way you came across, you know what I mean, was very egotistical, you know, very demanding. You screaming on them, disrespecting them, violating them, putting them in movie scenes with his girl when he don't even want to be there and things of that nature. So he start, you know what I mean, fronting on you. Like when you call, you don't pick up, shit of that nature. And then Dame start realizing, yo, this nigga is not my friend. You niggas was friends. Y'all not friends anymore. As year after year go on in life, people grow apart. That's okay. People grow apart. You gotta move on. You gotta keep hustling, like Cam told you, Dame. You can't be mad. And you taking it out on your little homies, Cam and Mason, them niggas from Uptown, when you know you really mad at the king. I'm done with everything. One love. Stay up. Put Starter Guard, baby. We talk facts on our channel. See y'all the next time. Reality 500.